So hi guys, in this lecture we shall be talking about the humoral response. Well, starting from humoral response, first let us understand what humoral response actually is. Well, as we know that whenever our body is invaded by any antigen or any foreign substance, there is a response generated by our body, which is the increase of the heat and etc. So that is basically one type of a humoral response. Well, it is basically transformation of B cells into the plasma cells that produce and secrete antibodies in response to a specific antigen. So that is the scientific term of the humoral response. And next, moving on to the types of humoral response. Well, humoral response can be of two types, or it is of two types actually, which is primary response and secondary response. Well, primary response, in this the naive lymphocytes are produced, and these naive lymphocytes can be further differentiated into plasma cells and memory cells. And in secondary response, memory lymphocytes take over. Okay, so in both the above cases, the antibodies are secreted. So, in response to contact with the various isotypes, so when an exogenous antigen comes in contact with an individual, a primary humoral response is generated. So, as I said, according to the definition of the humoral response, so in this there is production of antibodies secreting plasma cells and memory B cells. So, as I covered it over here, and in primary response, however, so in primary response, there is however a extended lag phase. So this is because a lot of changes have been taking place, as in primary response there is a production of naive lymphocytes. So this naive lymphocytes further differentiated into plasma cells and memory lymphocytes, and plus there is lots of changes taking place, like the naive cells undergo clonal selection, subsequent clonal expansion, and differentiation into memory cells or plasma cells. So, the, so during primary response, IgM is secreted, and initially, and then switching takes to IgG. So this is basically class switching. And in secondary response, there is a comparatively low lag, uh, it is less of lag phase, and in this more B cells are produced than the naive B cells, and in this, the process of affinity maturation and class switching are responsible for the higher affinity and different isotype exhibited primary response. Well, if there are long-lived memory B cells, then the cells account for a phenomenon called as original antigenic sin. So that's all for this lecture. I hope you understood what I said, and please subscribe, like, share. Thank you.